Hey, what's up gamers, this is Mystic. Welcome back to part 3 of Subnautica. In the last video, I was putting some equipment together, but I was fighting some stalkers for some of that quartz. I swear they were on me like I had a bait fish taped to my ass. I wanted to build a tool called the Builder, which was this, and I need to make a computer chip. Oh, look. Okay, I needed silver last time. I must have picked it up out of one of my boxes or something. I don't remember having it before. Anyway, I need to make a computer chip. And I think a computer chip and a battery is what I need to do with that. There we are, yes. I can make the builder now, good. The builder is going to help me to make underwater bases. A lot of the other YouTubers are, well, to my way of thinking, they're sub-happy. Everybody's going for the subs first and the vehicles and moving around stuff. I myself would like to see an underwater base before I do any too much moving around. I want to make something more permanent. I can't imagine that the little Johnny 5 life pod here, there he is with his big old eyeballs, is going to last too much longer. I see the power draining. I see smoke coming out. I see sparks. I cannot imagine that thing is going to last too much longer. So I want to get on to building an underwater base, and that builder tool is going to be very important in doing that. There's a lot of things that I have thought about in the time since I last played the episode. It was a couple of days ago that I played it last. And I'm going to be doing some things that are a little bit different than I've seen other people do, based on what happens with the tools and stuff like that. I have some thoughts about this stuff. And I'm going to see how those thoughts bear out. Let me grab that beacon because that's for my base. One of the things that I do, I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but I'm going to show you. You pick up a lot of tech stuff, these tech boxes, whatever they are, anyhow, that gives you new tools and stuff. And there's a lot of copies of them. Like the Seamoth thing, I've picked up a bunch of them. So to get rid of them, so I'm not going back and picking up the same one or looking at the same one over and over again, I always pick them up. And I've dug a trash hole here in the sand, and that's where I dump all of them off. Those are all Seamoth and junk that I can't use down there. So let me go up and get some air here and see about using this builder to make a base. I know that you need titanium, and I would imagine that you would need glass or copper or some other such like too. So let me see what I've got in storage here. I've got some quartz, some. I've got a little bit of copper, not much. I think this other one's food. That one's food. Alright. The other thing I've noticed is the Aurora. It might be floating now, but I've seen the updates just like everybody else, and sooner or later that thing is going to explode. And I'm not sure how much of a seabed it's going to take out whenever it explodes. And I don't intend to have my little Johnny ass over here when it does the exploding. So I'm going to go, it's that way. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go this way for a short, well, maybe even a little medium distance. And I'm going to set my base over here. As a matter of fact, look at this tube. This tube is gorgeous. I might just set up my base inside this tube. You know, well, that's not really far enough, I guess, from the rest of the world, from my other base. That's not far enough from my little Johnny 5 life pod over there. So let's go even further. Yeah, I've got a lot of thoughts about some of the tools that we use here. I'm going to set it up by these floaters too. I have an idea about these floaters as well, and we will get to that in a little while. Not quite yet, in a little while. Now this is where those damn stalkers are all over me, and it's probably not the smartest place to build a base, but nobody ever accused me of being excessively smart. I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's start right here. Good spot as any. Okay, my builder tools are number 3. Foundation. Ooh, ooh, that was a little bit close up. A little bit too much of a close up view. Get in there. Quit glitching. There we go. I want to build it a little bit further down. I want it right in my face. Okay. Got another one. Right next to that. And yeah, it's sticking in the cliff, but I don't care. Gives me some stability. I'll take that. Foundation. Come on now. Come on, stick to the other one. There we go. I've got a little bit of a nature mixed in with my platform here.
10 seconds of oxygen
I'm going,
remaining.
Nelly. I'm going. She said emergency 10 seconds. It was like 7 seconds. Oh crap! And the world's worst time? A stalker bite. Air, air, air. Move it, move it, move it. Go, go, go. Oh man, get off me. Ah. Dude, I'm gonna bust you. I'm gonna bust you up if I can find you. Okay, before I lose this base, I gotta set that beacon. Right now. Right now. Let me get myself the hell out of here for a minute. Ah, they got me anyway. Oh, I hope I can find that thing. Damn, I hate those stalkers. I hate those things. Alright, I'm gonna have to try to find this by luck this time. Okay, Aurora's there. If I go straight away from Johnny 5, I should be able to find it again. I hope so. I hate to build that stuff for nothing. I imagine if I get over there towards... There's some floater rocks. I don't know if that's the floater rocks or not. I should have set that beacon down before I did anything else I should have. Okay, there's my floater rock. Good. I should be close to it then. I don't know if this is the best place ever to set this base up. These boys are not the happiest campers ever. Oh crap. And there he goes again. This time we're going to talk about it. Come on, pal. Come on. And then you go to bring your knife out and he wants to go away. Very interesting. They're not all that dumb. Let me build this thing up a little bit higher. I'm not liking how low down this is. I'm trying to sneak up on me, man. Oh, hey. Yeah, that's why. I'm going to keep at this guy. Oh, no. Oh, no, you don't. I've had more than enough of you, pal. He booked it. Look at him. Gandhi. No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Fly, fly and be free. Get your little ass out of there before they chew you to pieces. Alright, I'm setting this beacon up. Bye. I swear I am having that base here. Whether they like it or not. But I have to admit, I'm thinking twice about having it so close to them. Let's relocate. Let's have some relocation going on here, because wow. That's still a lot closer to the Aurora than I would like for it to be. Man, and they're there too. Wow, these guys are everywhere. Oh, the big boy's mad at him. Maybe he's mad at me, I'm not sure. Okay, this is really not looking to be the best place for a base, I don't believe. I retract my earlier statement. I gotta find that base again. I'm gonna deconstruct it and pull the titanium out of it, because that was not very nice at all. I do believe that's what I'm going to do. These stalkers are everywhere. I don't know if I can even do it. Doesn't look like it.
Caution, blood nutrient levels decreasing.
It doesn't look like they have a...
Intake recommended.
Alright, I'll have to come back to this. I can find it again. It doesn't look like they have an option to deconstruct that. This is definitely a wildlife hazardous area. Definitely. to go over, grab something to eat, and rethink this for a minute. I want to get away from the Aurora as much as I can, but this isn't doing it. That's okay. I guess I will build it a little bit closer because... Oh, my food's down there, that's right. I guess I will build it a little bit closer because this isn't my final base anyway. This is just something to experiment with. So maybe I will build it a little bit closer.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. Nothing like a little fried fish to perk you right back up. Alright. So, I've got that there. And it's been pretty nice over in this area collecting resources. It's just when you go over to those stalkers that you have trouble. So let's find a relatively open area. And by open I mean not full of ass-biting monsters. This looks good here. I like this ramp. This looks good. Let's try this one instead. I'll go back over later and see if I can dismantle that stuff or not, but for now it's just titanium and I don't care. They can have the titanium for as much as they were chewing on me. I need more titanium. Okay, need more titanium. That's an easy fix. I think. I think. There's a... As YouTubers, a lot of us do a lot of Let's Plays. And out of all those Let's Plays, I'm sure there's probably 1% of those games that get played after the Let's Play is finished. For me, this might vary, depending on where they go with it. That's true. Depending on where they go with it, this might be one of those games because so far, I love this game so far. You've got survival, I mean, building and crafting. You've got the underwater atmosphere. And by atmosphere, I mean the scenery and whatnot like that. It's a beautiful game, and if they keep going the way they're going with this, I'd play it all the time. Not just for the Let's Play, but, I mean, all the time. I just started that base again and didn't put my beacon down again. All that and brains too. Let's put the beacon right...
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Good thing I'm right by the surface. Alright, there. Let's put my beacon right here by these mushrooms. I like to have that beacon up a little bit higher so I can see the beacon before I see the base. Drop beacon. Right there. Good. Now it's still a little bit lower in the water, I think, than my life pod is. So I should be able to tell between the two. You know what? I'll do even better. I'll make it lower so I can tell the difference between the beacons. Get down here on the sand. I can't see it as easily, but I want to be able to tell what's going on. Beacon. There. That's going to be a lot better. Alright, now go back and fill myself up with titanium and get back to building. I should have... Oh, it's full already. Wow. I like how much resources are laying around this area too. I like that. This is a pretty good drop area. I just don't want to go south too much further into Stalker Land. Alright, let me go make some titanium up. I want to hurry up and get a base built too, because I see how the power is draining on this thing, and it looks like as the power goes down, it's smoking even more. I'm not sure if this little life pod is destined to blow up or sink or whatever, but I don't want to be here when it does. Okay. What else can I do? Anything? Another tank. I don't want another tank. I'd like to have another tank, but the room is just a killer on here. Storage, I don't care about. Titanium ingot, no. Alright, back down to base building. And there's my handy dandy little beacon, with which I'd never find stuff if I didn't. Pick up some scrap metal on the way. I'm trying to do this for the Let's Play, for the sake of the Let's Play, a little bit quicker than I ordinarily would if I was just pleasure playing. Because I know it can be boring watching the same thing over and over and over again. And I want to show you guys some progress. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I want to show you guys some progress as quick as I can. I've got what I think is some great ideas, and I really want to show them off as far as the game mechanics here goes. I've seen... Oh, there it is. And that's something you've been getting to. That's one of the things I need to fix about this game. It's about to crash because whenever you change stuff like really fast, for some reason it can't quite keep up yet. So I need to save this now. And I'm going to quit, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. For some reason, it moved me a little bit. The game still has a development issue with where if you change things too fast, it wants to crash. But at least it'll give you a warning ahead of time so you can save. It'll tell you save and then get off the game and come back on to correct whatever the problem is. They don't know yet, but that is definitely one thing they need to be working on as far as the fixes go. Alright, oops. I want to continue building this base. And it's only going to be, for now, just a little base to get myself started with things. While I'm building this part, because it's kind of boring to watch me build platforms over and over again, I'm going to give you guys, at least the newer players, a few tips about things on this game that will help you out. And one of them is, and this is an important one, it was for me because I had trouble with it at the beginning. If you're looking for quartz crystals, and you will be looking for them early because you build a lot of your equipment with them, if you can wait till nighttime to look for quartz. For some reason in this game, the quartz crystals almost glow in the dark. And if you wait till nighttime, they'll stick out like a sore thumb. You won't have to like search through the grass and fool around and go 1,500 miles and get your ass bit off by stalkers and everything else that's in here, or any of that type of stuff. Wait till nighttime to look for that quartz. It will help. It will really help you out doing it that way. Another one is
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Here. Another one is you will see, and whenever I see one, I'll point it out to you. You'll see these purple half circles that look like coral, and every once in a while you'll see an air bubble come out of them. Those things are super helpful whenever you're out scouting for materials. It's some kind of a coral that makes oxygen, and if you float your character over it, the air bubbles will replenish your oxygen supply. You can sit there and float over one of those. I don't need that. You can sit there and float over one of those and fill your air back up, and just turn in place and scout out new materials that you want to get while you're filling back up on air. You don't have to go all the way up. Sometimes, especially whenever you're really deep, that's a super helpful thing to do. Grab that. There we go. Now, where's my little... There it is. I'm only going to build like 6 platforms and call it a game, and call it a platform base, and then I'll build the other pieces. Like I said, I'm just building a really basic base here because if what I think is true and it goes right, I won't have to keep this base forever. Oops. Just a small little base. I want a power core. Some way to power this base up. And I like how they did the power cores in this too. It's right there in the corner, and it minds its own business and powers things up. Now, as you'll notice about this, it has power cells in it too, and these will run out. You'll find yourself, it's not fast, but you'll find yourself restocking these power cells. I mean, if you have a more permanent base. When you see what I'm going to do, You'll be like, what do you need a power cell for anyway? Anyway, let me go ahead and get some actual building set up here. I need to get some air. I'm not really far underneath, so I'll just go right up. Not worry about my sea glide. And I'll have to go back and eat pretty soon, but not quite yet. Let's start with a T corridor. No, I don't know. You know what? I'd like to have a window there. Let's start with an X corridor. This is another one of the things about the game. You can't center the damn thing where you want it. Alright. I'll go further over. Yeah, it goes further over. I don't want it there. And I need more titanium. Here we go again. This is the place where you're going to be burning up some titanium. It's building a small, even a small base like this takes a lot of titanium. Go scout some out really quick. I'll grab that quartz while I see it. Kind of overshot that a little bit. Oops. You'll find a lot of titanium scrap over there by those stalkers, but it's not worth it, I don't think, because there's titanium scrap everywhere, not just by them. The problem is that they tend to have silver nodules in that grass where they're at too, and that you do need more of, and you'll have to deal with stalkers for. It's down, a lot of times it's down in this little clumps of green grass here. The nodules won't be copper or titanium, they'll be silver. I know. See, I'll bet that one right there is probably silver. Let's see. Yep, it's silver. Alright, I'm full, so I'm heading back to my lifeboat base. See, this is, there we go. This is one of those corals I was talking about. This thing will put out oxygen for you.
Caution, blood nutrient levels decrease.
Just like that. You float yourself over it, and it will give you air. And that will be very helpful sometimes whenever you're in a desperate situation pretty deep down. Or whenever you see a bunch of stuff that you want to mine, and you don't want to leave the area. I gotta go back up here and eat some food because I'm in trouble. I get busy building and forget to eat. Grab a fish out of here. I almost don't have room for a fish.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There. A little bit of water. Now, I did a test run of this off camera, and the deepest that I've been in this game is 460 meters. And let me tell you, I've been a diver, like I mentioned before, a long time, and man, is it creepy down there. It is creepy down there. So if you wanna get your heart moving a little bit, find one of these deep holes in this place. There's one place that I went to, and I hope it's a jellyfish, because it was really, really deep down, about 150 meters or so. And now, see, I've seen the movie The Abyss. I don't know if you've seen it or not. It's a movie that takes place on an undersea oil rig, and there's aliens down in the bottom of the ocean. And I swear, that's what that jellyfish looked like, was that great big abyss mothership that was sitting on the bottom. And that kind of really freaked me out. So I'm not going back there just yet. I'm gonna get a little more comfortable with what's going on here before I worry about that. But whenever I do, be assured I will do it on camera so you guys can see me freak out. Alright, let me see. Now, just for the hell of it, I'll put another one on it. Make it a long corridor. Let's do 4 of these. Well, no, tell you what. Well, let's see. Let's see. You know what? I will. I guess I'll do 4. I'll just do 4 and make it a circle. What the hell? There. Now, the next step is to put a hatch on it. They get really detailed about what you can do, what you need to do on this thing. And there we go. Home sweet home, at least for a minute. One of the things that I want to do right away is put a fabricator in. You can actually build the fabricator that's on your lifeboat the same way as it is on that lifeboat. And this will make food and everything you need to have. Alright. Alright, so right now, I've got power, 100%, because I've got my power generator up there. This allows me to breathe, and I've got my fabricator so I can start making all the other pieces that I need. The next thing that I want to make is going to be this grav sphere. If this grav sphere does what I think it will do, it's going to give me a lot of food. So in the next video, I'll work on making that. And I will do a little bit more exploration and see what's out there. I'll try to make this constructor either in the next video or the one after that. This is the one that will build the ships for you, the submarines and stuff like that. Anyhow, that's where we're at now. We've got a nice warm, dry place to lay down, even if the floor is hard and there's no damn pillows around here. I'm a pillow man. Give me the big pillow every time. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Maybe leave me a comment about other games or other series or any other crazy ass stuff you want to see me do. If you want, leave a comment to talk to me, to ask me questions, or just to shoot the breeze, because I love to talk to you guys back. This is Skellimistic reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace. Hey, what's up gamers? This is Skellimistic. Welcome back to part 4 of Subnautica. In the last video, I managed to put together this sweet little abode that I've got here. And now, in this video, I'm going to spend the whole time swagging it out. Get myself some of this and some of that and some of the other. Make it look